So remember this asset pack. So I contacted the dev of this guy and asked him if it would be possible to implement this in UMG. And turns out, after emailing him, then only just after a day, he managed to update the entire asset just because I asked if it's able to work with the UI. So now that he was able to make it I call this compatible with the Unreal Engine UI, now we yeah, we're pretty surprised how quick he responded, and we just decided to buy the asset. So yeah, let me show that to you right now. Okay, so now I'm just in a demo scene, and there's only one problem though. For some reason, the file Amit sent to me is lacking some. I mean, it's not really lacking it. For some reason, I cannot access some of the stuff here. So, for example, I cannot access the UMG effect that was just added, or the UI effects that were just added by the developer, and I also cannot access the demo map. So I'm not sure what's going on there. I'll have to ask Amit to try adding the asset to the project again, and if it still doesn't work, maybe I'll try contacting the dev again. But anyway, let me just show you guys how the post-processing effect looks like for now. Okay, so right. Okay, there we go. Okay, so this is the effect. So you can see the dithering effect and the pixelization. This is how the assets looks like. Actually looks pretty clear. Looks still pretty clear, but you can change that. In the asset here, there's only two variables you can change. You can change the color. So wait, put it here. Okay, there. So if I increase the value of the color, the less the effect would be noticeable. So let's say increase it. So it's yeah, you don't really see the dithering effect or whatever that's called that much. If I lower the value, as you can see, it's getting more and more intense. So this is one parameter you can adjust. Another parameter is the pixelization. So obviously, the lower I go, the more pixelated it gets. This looks very weird. And then the higher I go, less pixely. But yeah, it's only two parameters. I wanted to try how it would work in UI, but yeah, due to the issue, I can't access it right now. Let me change the light. Wait, what? Yeah, but it looks pretty nice in the lower light. Yeah, so that's that. Yeah, I want to fix the issue first before I implement it into the game. So anyway, yeah, that's for the PSX style shader. I'm not sure if we're gonna go with this, but this we can look into how he created the shader and learn how they did it. Okay, now next. Okay, so next I added a, not really added, but okay, wait, let me reset this. So using the grid pathfinding stuff, I swapped out the previous movement logic with the combat system. So wait, let me just do this first. Okay, so right now I'm just making two guys fight so I can show you how it works. But wait, let me just restart. Okay, now right now they have the both range weapons and they're trying to shoot each other, but yeah, the pathfinding still doesn't account for the wall, so it looks pretty weird right now. Try moving this guy. Okay. It's not yet perfect. Let me try doing another battle. Okay, there's something going on with the wall here. Move this guy further. Okay, I don't. Well, since this is not considered red, the guy positioned himself here in the ledge here, but yeah. Let's try one more time. Okay, they're both melee now. Okay, this is... Yeah, I knew this bug existed, just not sure what's causing it yet. Let's try to make them fight. Okay, so when they're trying to get to each other, it's using the pathfinding, but as soon as they start hitting each other, they just stop moving and don't position themselves to the proper tile. The reason for that is because I just added the pathfinding logic to when they try to move and move to the other character, but when it comes to organizing themselves and making sure they haven't clumped up like in TFT, I haven't added that logic yet. But yeah, because I just have to figure out how that works with the grid system. Okay, so let's try finding a bigger battle. Wait, let me pause this. Okay, now I'm fighting with an invader. Let's see what happens. For some reason it's even... Yeah, it's even worse. They're even clumping up even more now. But yeah, I have to look into, maybe there's like a document somewhere explaining how the TFT pathfinding works. Cause yeah, right now what's missing is them pretty much positioning themselves, and I wasn't sure how to do that yet, since when they're fighting, when they're fighting, the path changes dynamically. So while this guy's moving and then another guy comes in front of him, and he'll adjust the path and move to the appropriate slot. But right now the pathfinding is static. It doesn't really adapt to the positioning, and I think how I implemented occupied tiles are also not properly implemented. That's why, yeah, there's still a bunch of work to do when it comes to making this perfect. But anyway, that's what I've got for now. So yeah, thanks for watching.